And Matthew, what happened to Sade Dixon was definitely brought into evidence in this case, and it's definitely going to be considered. How is it going to be considered by the jury? Because we heard yesterday from Sade Dixon's brother, who was actually injured in that shooting, survived, testified about what happened. The jury is going to go in with that analysis. They know that he was already convicted of that murder. Markeith Loyd went on the stand and said he didn't get a fair trial in that case, but how is the jury going to consider that with respect to what happened to Clayton?
Yeah, just like Durst, this is a prior bad act, and it could come in. Okay, and that's exactly what's happened. All this information is coming in. It's going to go back to the deliberation room with them, and it's so much easier to get a second conviction when there's already a first one for a similar or like event. And not only that, it was on a loved one. So on a police officer, even more. Not only that, there's a sequence to these events, right? There's that first conviction, and he was on the run after the incidents from that conviction, right? He was on the run from the underlying facts there when he was being basically running away, a fugitive of justice from this officer, and that's going to play a factor here, right? Because it goes to the level of intent. Was this someone who really was scared for his life, or scared that he was going to get arrested for what he previously did? So really, it's easier to be able to get a second conviction here.
When we talk about the words that people use and the language that they use has to be specific and clear, this is the case where it's going to be incredibly important, particularly for the defense, to articulate how this exactly fits within the definition of insanity. We are going to be on the lookout for that. We are not ready quite yet to jump live in the opening statements, but I do see a courtroom feed, so maybe when we come back, we might be able to jump live. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Stay with us here on Law and Crime. We'll be